that game against Portland, this is a game that they are expected to win. But sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Donovan Clingan, Holiday out there with Shaedon Sharpe. Then it's Avdia, and it's Kamare in at the 3 slot. And for the Warriors, Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Moody and Richard. Stan, when you have these back-to-back games, it must force you to alter your approach a little.
Well, Kevin, you got to manage minutes more carefully to not burn guys out. But really, if you can get the first one, it takes a little pressure off the back end.
Warriors on D. Pass to Sharpe. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Second chance effort. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And when you watch Kamara, Coach, what stands out to you the most?
Well, look, I think what stands out the most is his athletic ability and his energy. Those things he brings every night, and he gets a lot done with those. And then his skills just continue to improve. And as they do, the sky's the limit.
No good on the free throw. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Podziemski, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, a major story for the Trailblazers. I'm told a team sale is taking place. Commissioner Adam Silver says the league prefers they stay put in Portland, but a new arena will likely be needed. The Moda Center, one of the league's oldest arenas that have not yet undergone major renovations, and the Blazers have played there since 1995.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? All right, Johns, we thank you for the report. Here's Holiday. Warriors with the rebound. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of them.
It's good.
Well, really, he's a point forward. You can run your offense through Jimmy Butler.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Drew Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And here are the Warriors now. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. But Podziemski's shot is good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Sharpe. Last game out, 36 points for him. Here's Clingan. Green with the block.
Aggression. That's how Draymond plays defense.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Two teammates in total sync. Butler getting good position and not taking any chances on the finish.
Holiday with it. He's defended by Podziemski. Sharpe on the wing. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
Well, look, that's another missed opportunity. 1 for 5 now from the field.
Well, their pass to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. A shot by Podziemski, no good. Trailblazers trail by 4. Up top, Sharpe. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
The first free throw is good. Hey, Greg, after 2 seasons in Milwaukee, how about Damian Lillard going back to the Blazers roster even as he works his way back from the Achilles?
And in the meantime, he gets to watch this relatively young group compete. Their activity and defensive edge should pair nicely with his offensive brilliance next season.
And Sharp drops them both.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaden Sharp is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
Moody finds Podziemski. Now, here's Moody. Pass to Butler. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Kamare. Portland trailing here. Knocks it loose. Here's Podziemski, guarded by Holiday. Outside Butler. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And since their scrappy play last season, Coach, the Blazers extending the contract of head coach Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, great decision, as well as a renewed contract with the front office. Times had passed, their seats had grown hot, but nice to see that commitment to what they're building.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Teams will foul Klingon. Free throw shooting right now, something he's got to work at.
First trip to the line for him here.
Got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First one falls for.
And really the only question going forward for Klingon, can he keep up with the foot speed in the NBA?
Both good from the line that time. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 3-point lead. Pass to Podziemski. Butler, a screen on Holiday. Back to Butler. Five on the clock. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. All right, a chance to check out stats for Jimmy Butler.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Now, here's Sharp. He's got 5. Inside, it's stolen by Green. Here's Richard. And it's Portland with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
Here's Butler. The Blazers getting the bucket. Pass to Podziemski. And here is Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. Lets it go from deep. And Klingon pulls it down.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Here's Avdia. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Podziemski on the wing. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in.
For your Warriors, number 1, Jonathan Kuminga.
Portland on defense. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Butler. 6 to shoot. Green, the screen. Butler, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
To the middle, Kamara finds Avdia.
Great hops. Avdia got way up there.
Now Butler against New Orleans, who is really on his game. Pass to Green, and Green slams it in.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Now here is Holiday. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors leading by 3. This one for 3. They get the rebound. Pass to Kuminga. Green, the screen. Here's Podziemski. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside, Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Podziemski, the bounce pass. They kick it out to Green. Latre. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
And great offensive instincts from Green. Goes into the shot the moment he catches the ball.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Some changes here for the Warriors. Al Horford, he's checked in for Butler. And it's Buddy Hield in for Moody. Avdia with it. 29 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Clock at 4. Here's Holiday. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
Well, look, he's struggled so far, but maybe that basket is all he needs to get going.
Here's Podziemski. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Pelicans. Down low, stolen by Avdia. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Guys, back to you.
Truly an elite defender. Allie, we thank you very much.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
The Warriors shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Green. Trailblazers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And here's Sharp. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Klingon. Grant outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Podziemski. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find a handle.
Sharp, that's good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now here's Hield. An 11-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
Yeah, and look, he made his mark on defense also. He was pressuring the ball, came away with 3 steals.
Now Sharp after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. Grant goes in. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
Here's Sharp following the basket by Buddy Hield. Grant up top, guarded by Green. No good from Grant. The Warriors leading. Here's Hield. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Grant. Pass to Rupert. 1:10 left to play in the first. Grant on the wing. He's defended by Podziemski. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Sharp, that's good.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Hield outside. To the paint. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Butler, he's jumped in for the Warriors. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Portland's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Love right side. Here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
What an explosive athlete. Grant playing well above the rim.
Here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Love. Here's Butler. Pass to Hield. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Come to me, come to me.
Here's Yang, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Trailblazers lead by 2. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They're going with Hield and Butler on the wing. Kuminga out there with Horford, and it's Podziemski in at the 1 spot.
Horford plays with such a solid pace, good balance, and underrated strength.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Love's checked in. That's good from Horford. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Now here's Love. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Yang. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. 3-pointer. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. Down low, here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And that one's good by Butler.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to convert.
Now here's Love. Pass to Grant. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Grant goes in, and the dunk by Grant.
Showing some toughness on the attack. I like whenever Grant uses his athleticism and strength to his advantage.
Murray against Butler. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Portland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Warriors making a change here. Spencer's checked in.
Substitution.
With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season. Number 5, the Warriors.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Avdia averaging 26 points a game, night in and night out, always effective. Puts it up. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. Butler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Spencer. Back to Butler. Over Grant. And Grant sends it back.
Well, people forget, when Grant came into the league, he was a defense-first type of player.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. Now Podziemski. Shots over Avdia. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got his 3rd basket of the night. And here are the Trailblazers now. They trail by 3. Grant kicks to Avdia. At 3 off the mark. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Butler deciding where to go with it. Butler on the move. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Well, this is where Butler is elite. The ability to score the ball going downhill.
Now Kamara. 11 points for him in that last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Podziemski with it. Now Avdia defending. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Well, when you talk about Butler, his toughness is what comes to mind first. This guy plays hard every second he's out there. A throwback type of player.
Now here is Holiday. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. That one's off, still out of sync.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Bounce pass, Butler. Curry outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And finished off by Avdia.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Curry, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Just a smart hustle play from Holiday. Running the floor and getting that fast break bucket.
Curry with it, guarded by Holiday. Outside Curry. Butler on the wing. Shoots over Kamara. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Yeah, and it seems like he's getting more comfortable with each bucket.
Kamara finds Grant. To the inside. It's stolen by Curry. And it's the Warriors. On the break, here's Horford. And finished off by Horford.
And what's new? I mean, Horford in perfect position to finish that play. Understands exactly where he needs to be.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Yeah, well, that's a veteran move by Holiday. Take what they give you.
Here's Curry. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And one area where they've improved here in the second quarter is getting the ball in the paint. That inside scoring has gotten much stronger.
Shaedon Sharpe checked in for Jeremy Grant.
Shooting one.
Free throw good, Curry.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
And stolen by Butler. Here comes Curry. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
The Warriors shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Stephen Curry. One shot.
One shot.
Free throw good, Curry.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Trailblazers trail by 15. Sharp, the pass to Holiday. Here's the three, and he's good on the three ball. Sharp's got 18 points.
And an exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Jimmy Butler.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Well, one thing that's never in doubt, the level of effort you're going to get from Jimmy Butler on a nightly basis.
Grant, he's checked in for Avdia. And the second free throw, good. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, the Portland Trail Blazers in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West, but acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Back to you.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Playing the screen for Sharp. Inside, they get a hand on it. Butler with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Moody, and the slam by Moody.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Trailblazers trail by 16. Holiday looking over the floor. Grant against Butler. Grant the pass to Holiday. And he comes up with the deuce. That's now 8 points for Drew Holiday.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Back to Butler. Green with a screen on Grant. And Curry has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Here's Klingon. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, and he chipped in a couple of blocks also. A well-rounded, complete effort throughout.
So it's the Warriors now after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Curry against Holiday. Baseline J on the way, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Sharp finds Grant. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. And as his career has progressed, Dan, Jeremy Grant becoming a more offensively focused player.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. I think that Jeremy Grant's one of those guys that got his early playing time in the league with defense, energy, and effort. And as he got more playing time, that allowed him to develop his offensive skills. And now he is a very good scorer on top of what he gives you on the defensive end.
First free throw is good.
Well, known as a defensive specialist coming into the league, now Grant is seen as an all-around scoring threat, too.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Holiday against Curry. Pass to Moody. Outside, Green from deep. The rebound by Sharp.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Grant. Back to Klingon. 4 on the clock. Grant outside. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer. Grant's got 9.
Focus, composure. Jeremy Grant isn't one to take reckless shots from three-point range.
Pass to Butler. Shoots over Grant. Butler, no good. Trailblazers trail by 12. Grant dishes to Holiday. Back to Grant. Over Butler. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. In the paint, shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. And measuring up the shot. Oh, you almost had it. Let's hear it for the participant.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And you know, for that matchup with the Suns, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. Now let's turn our attention to Jimmy Butler and that impressive first half we just witnessed.
The only guy we should be talking about is Jimmy Butler right now, Shaq. He brought his hard hat in tonight, and he's working harder than you ever did, Shaq.
No, Kenny. I'm out working you. I brought my hard hat and my lunch pail. 2 lunch pails because I like to eat a lot.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Here's Curry. Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Avdia is out there with Klingon. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. Then it's Holiday. And it's Kamare in at the small forward. Now Sharpe after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Sharpe finds Klingon.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Klingon looks to slam that one down whenever he gets a chance.
Holiday against Curry. Butler sets a screen for Curry. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Sharpe's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
Out of this world. Sharpe is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Here's Curry. The Blazers getting the bucket. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Green. Shoots from the corner. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got 11 points.
An unconventional shot, no doubt, but it works. Green showing he has the touch to hurt you from there.
It's Klingon, top of the key. Back to Sharpe. Holiday against Curry. Now here is Holiday. He started closer. AT that time from Curry. Pass to Moody. From downtown. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Outside Holiday. Now Avdia, guarded by Curry. Here's Sharpe. There's the three. Buries it from three-point range. Sharpe's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Portland. Holiday against Curry. Pass to Butler. Here's Richard, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. This is a good chance here to look at the teams with the most second chance points of the season. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Fifth best, the Trailblazers.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Outside Holiday. Here's the screen. They get it back. Avdia finds Klingon. And the shot is good. Klingon's got 4 points this quarter.
And what's scary about Klingon, he's still learning how to score around the rim. Donovan will only get better.
Back to Curry. Here's Butler. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Butler. Stolen. Holiday up top. Looking to get it going. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Curry passes to Butler. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And Green slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. To to the left wing. There's the pick. Pass to Sharp. From the arc. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
Now here's Butler. Green, no luck.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Back to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. Green, no luck.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pass to Holiday. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Green. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Well, this staff loves coaching him, and his teammates love playing with him. He's just an unselfish guy who makes everyone around him better.
Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Golden State. Green kicks to Butler. Shoots over Kamara. Clingan with the steal. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Kamara. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Warriors have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Curry against Holiday. Left side Curry. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Butler against Holiday. Pass to Avdia. The kick out to Holiday. Drains it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Shaedon Sharpe really making a difference here.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
Podziemski, he's checked in for Moses Moody. And a switch here also for Portland. Grant's checked in. Podziemski on the wing. Defended by Sharpe. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, the defense is really struggling to contain Butler. He keeps finding ways to beat them.
Kamara with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Holiday with the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Green with a screen on Holiday. Inside. And Green slams it in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Grant for 3. Here's Clingan. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Clingan's got 12 in the game.
I love how hard Clingan works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
Here's Podziemski. He's got 7. Curry is inside, guarded by Holiday. Curry able to beat the contact inside.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Over to the left wing. Now Kamara. To the paint. Here's Sharp. Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
And here are the Warriors now. Portland making their last shot. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the three.
Well, that's his fourth triple for the game now. Just his first in the second half.
And here's Sharp. He has 29. To the middle. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Kuminga. Stolen by Holiday. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Finishing strong inside. Holiday doesn't want to waste a quality look.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for Golden State. Quentin Post is checked in for Draymond Green. Horford comes in for Butler, and it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Golden State moving the ball around. Hield outside. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Kuminga, a three-pointer off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Rupert. Yang, post covering. Now, here's Sharp. Guarded closer. Shoots over Podziemski. And again, it's Portland converting.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Hield with it. Now defended by Grant. Hield outside. Kuminga the pass to Horford. Now Podziemski. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Podziemski's got 10 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Sharp. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Podziemski. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Well, that's a part of Sharp's game that he takes very serious.
Podziemski with it. 10 points for him. On the wing, Hield. Now Post. That one good for 2. Post has got his first 2 points of the night. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And it's sent back by Horford. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Warriors on top, up by 1. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They're going with Hield and Butler on the wing. Horford is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Podziemski in at the 1. That's the Warriors' 5. Now here's Murray. With the floater. Al Horford with the rebound. The Warriors leading. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Denny Avdia picks one up.
And we continue to see Kuminga improve at a steady rate. He's a young big with a bright future in this league.
That free throw good from Kuminga. He's perfect from the line this time. Trailblazers trail by 3. Pass to Grant. And Butler sends it back.
You can't forget about the defensive presence Butler has on the floor. That is a great stop.
Warriors leading by 3. Here's Kuminga. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Here's Grant following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. The shot off that time.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Outside Butler. Back to Podziemski. Horford kicks to Hield. Golden State moving the ball around. Pocket 6. Butler on the way. And another basket for Golden State.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Now, here's Grant. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Sissoko checked in. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Vital basket there. This is just the time, and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Pass to Horford. Outside, Kuminga. Down low. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Such a physical player. Butler takes that contact on the way up.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Trailblazers trail by 8. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pick by Williams. Grant the pass to Williams. Here's Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's Rupert to the inside. Here's Klingon, and it's Klingon with the jam.
Oh, getting fancy now. Klingon, wow.
Warriors leading by 8. Inside, here's Horford, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Trailblazers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Rupert, guarded by Curry. It's stolen by Curry. And they're on the break, moving it up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Look, when you're matched up against Al Horford, you got to be smart because he can exploit your weaknesses.
Stand hard to figure, right? Here's a guy pushing 40 years of age. Al Horford looks as good as ever.
Oh, he sure does, Kevin. He reminds me of me and you. Guys that just seem to be a lot younger than they really are. And Al's still getting it done every single night in this league. It's a testament to his discipline and his professionalism. You know, I don't think Horford gets enough credit for his defense. He's been an impact player at that end for a long time.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in, and a switch here also for Portland. Love's checked in for Williams. So Horford gets 2.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
It's Klingon, top of the key. Pass to Love. And it's Grant in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. And Kuminga throws it down.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flows.
Here's Rupert. Love inside. Curry meets him. Pass to Love. Launches a 3. Drains the three-pointer. Love's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Podziemski, he's checked in for Golden State.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Warriors now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry, down to 5 on the shot clock. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 at that basket.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Out to the wing. Here's Kamare. Murray for 3. And Curry pulls it down. The shot's good. Klingon's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Podziemski finds Kuminga. Outside Butler. Pass to Curry. For the 3. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Now, here's Sharp. He's defended by Podziemski. Now, here's Sharp. Lets the 3 fly. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kuminga, and stolen by Murray. To the middle, got a piece of it. No good there. Nice defense from Kuminga. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 17 points was their biggest margin. Butler on the way. Back to Curry for three. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Holiday gets the bucket.
I think Holiday knew there'd be some contact here, so he was ready to outwork him.
Pass to Podziemski. Outside Curry. From past the arc. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Murray outside. Here's Kamara. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Sharp missing. Warriors leading by 15. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Butler. Green finds Podziemski. There's Kuminga. Green breaking loose. And it's Portland with the rebound. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. To the left side wing. Now Kamara. Down low. The shot by Holiday, no good. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Got that bucket in no time at all. Here's Holiday. Pass to Sharp. Out left to the wing. Shoots the 3. He drills the 3.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. It up here. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. They trail by 14. And here is Moody. Richard, defended by Sharp. 2 on the clock. The long shot, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Holiday. Klingon the screen for Holiday. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeeds.
Warriors leading by 12. Green with a screen on Holiday. Curry fires. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And for Portland, they're shooting at 51%. Really solid. Now, here's Sharp. Defense is right there. Klingon the screen for Avdia. Trained from outside.
Yeah, he is solid from deep. Can't give Avdia too much of a window.
Trailblazers foul. Drew Holiday. Third personal foul.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam.
At the line for two, Stephen Curry.
And the first of two, no good, heartbreaking.
And, you know, expectations are so high for Curry every year, but somehow he continues to meet and often exceed them.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will push the lead to double digits. And Portland has possession. Crosses over, a huge two-handed slam.
Well, it seems like all of these guys come into the league now with great handles, and Sharp is no exception.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Driving the lane, and he jams it in.
Oh, huge bucket from Sharp. You know he's got to be feeling good after that one.
Holiday against Curry. Now Green. And that one drops.
Well, it's refreshing to see Green not just help run the offense, but also be involved with production.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Now, here's Sharp. D right on him. Shoot from 12. Does not go. And it's the Warriors' ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Oh, the dunk!
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for the Trailblazers, Shaedon Sharp. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits.
Well, for Sharp, it's about shooting a good percentage. When he does that, he's an impactful player.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, each season, young Shaedon Sharp seems to take another leap, especially as a scorer. His skill just keeps on getting better.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry, and that one is good.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Denny Avdia. 3.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jimmy Butler.